Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Volunteers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell.
Trying to get behind the defense. And the pass hits, picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Vols want to move quickly. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move inside. You see him move outside. You see him move in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Vols have their offense in high gear. Wide out in motion. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses 1. 2nd down coming up.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. With jet sweep pass. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Brooks. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
4th down coming up.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They move the tight end all over. A first down run in the red zone. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He finds his man. Touchdown, Tennessee! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Running it to the right. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, going to the air. This one's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback will audible. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Give to the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And a great job by this defense, knowing it's 3rd and short, understanding the situation, playing very balanced with their RPO, coming up, tackling the running back, forcing the 4th down.
He's got it, and they convert. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Maryland! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Let's go. They believe they can run right here. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Vols get it past the sticks.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. 2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulsa is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to UCF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To the air, it's Wolf. It's caught. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught behind the line. It's Pierce. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
He's looking for a man on second down. Quickly to the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. The 40. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Maryland! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll fire. Finds the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, second and goal. They're going to run it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense in dire need of a touchdown is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. They're not just close enough to smell it. It is overwhelming their olfactory sensors. They are right on the doorstep, 3rd and goal. On the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's now 4th and goal.
Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to throw, it's Wolf. It's complete to the left. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the... just steamrolling the defense. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. With this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver he really wants to go to on 3rd down?
The best one. I mean, I think the opening one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of down.
He's got it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Terrapins! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Maryland, 35. Tennessee, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
1st and 10.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that 30 run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab on 3rd. At the 40, there he goes. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Volunteer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this coach felt they needed something, right? You just scored, you created some momentum, you're still losing. Kick the onside kick, got aggressive, gets rewarded. Nice job by the onside kick team.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Maryland 35, Tennessee 21.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. With the catch, it's Cherry. The Volunteers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Vols are in the hurry up.
Second down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dialing up a second down pass play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got room on the return. Bringing it back. The 20, 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Powers through the defender. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! And the stomping has commenced. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee, 28.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Staley. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. He's back to throw on second down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Becker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. Shakes off the tackle. Makes the catch and knocked down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI. And it'll be first down for this offense. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Coming after it. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Maryland, 57. Tennessee, 35.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no...
Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Going up top on first down. Fires on the move. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a...
He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 35. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. They've got this game in hand. Maybe they get through and it's blocked. That's a live ball. When we get to the offseason and